Hey, Deepak here again from digitaldeepak.com, and welcome to the lesson 5 of your Facebook Ads Mastery course. In this lesson, we are going to look at different types of audiences. So let's get started. So what are the different types of audiences in Facebook? We have saved audiences, we have custom audiences based on website visits, based on a list of customers that you upload, based on app activity or based on engagement. And then we have lookalike audiences. So I will take you into my account to explain all the different types of audiences and understand that selecting your audience is one of the most important tasks in making your Facebook ads work. The efficiency of Facebook ads is because Facebook can show your ad to the right people, but Facebook needs your help in showing the ad to the right people, and that's where audiences come into the picture. So in my opinion, the audiences section is the most important section of Facebook ads as a whole. So let's go inside my account and have a look at all these types of audiences. So here I am inside my ads account. So you get to the audience section by clicking here and clicking on audiences, or you can click audiences from assets as well. So once you click on audiences, this page will open, and here you can see the different types of audiences that I have created for my ads. So if you click on create audience, the first type of audience is custom audience. Then we have lookalike audience, and then we have saved audience. First, let's look at saved audience, which is the most simplest type of audience that we have. So here I am inside one of my ad groups, and here you can see that there is a section called audience when you are creating the ad with Facebook Power Editor. So here I can either include a custom audience or lookalike audience, or instead of including a custom audience, what I have done is that I have created a saved audience here, and of course I have excluded people who have visited my website already and who have subscribed to my course already. So here I have included different cities, so the top 8 cities in India. I have included 19 to 45 as the age group, and then I have included detailed targeting options such as digital marketing, email marketing, and various other targeting options to create a saved audience. So basically I can save this audience and give it a name, and it will become a saved audience. So saved audience is something that you build based on what Facebook gives you, based on the details and interests that you have included, and based on the location criteria and the age criteria. And this is the simplest and the most organic form of creating an audience, right? So this was what was first available before you had custom audiences and lookalike audiences. So basically the power of Facebook ads, you cannot really tap into it unless you get into lookalike audiences and custom audiences. So now let's look at custom audience. So custom audience is basically connected to Facebook Pixel, and for example, if you want to build a set of audiences who visit your website, then you would go ahead and click on website traffic. So first let's look at website traffic, and then we will look at customer file as well. So if I click on website traffic, so here what it says is that anyone who visits the website in the past 30 days, go ahead and create an audience name for it. So let's say anyone who visits my website in the past 45 days, and when you say include past website traffic, it means that if in the past 45 days whatever people have visited, they will also become a part of the custom audience. So the most amazing thing with Pixel is that you could have installed the Pixel a while back, a few months back, and you need not have created any custom audience at all, but Facebook have saved all the information of all the visitors who have visited your website. So Facebook knows who has visited your website. So it doesn't, it's not required that you go ahead and create an audience now and wait for some time for the audience to generate. So past website traffic can be used to create this custom audience. So let's say I'm giving the audience name here as 45 days of website visitors. So here all the website visitors would be included, and I can go ahead and click on create audience, and it says the audience is ready, and sometimes it takes some time. It says audience is too small, but if I come and refresh the page after some time, after 30 minutes or 45 minutes, the audience will be ready. So basically now you can go ahead and create custom audience with website traffic based on specific rules as well. So for example, you can create a custom audience for people who visit specific web pages, and then you can create combinations of that as well. So people who visit certain web pages but exclude people who visit certain web pages. So basically URL contains or URL equals. So if you want to be very specific, you can go ahead and click on URL equals, and here you go ahead and give different URLs here. Or people who haven't visited in a certain amount of time. So if you have people who haven't visited in a certain amount of time, let's say I want to run an ad for people who have not visited my website in the past 60 days. So I would say not visited in 60 days. To bring them back, I can create an ad. So I would go ahead and click on create audience, and similarly it would say that audience is too small, but eventually it will start building. So there are many different combinations you can do. For example, if I want to promote my books, I can go ahead and show the ad only to the people who have not visited my books page. So this is a custom audience. It says size is 8200 people, type is custom audience, and people who visited digitaldeepak.com in the past 180 days but who did not visit digitaldeepak.com/books by Deepak Kanagaraju. So I just showed you a type of audience where you can include certain pages and exclude certain pages. So this is that type of audience, and you can see that I have created many different audience segments here. So 180 days of website visitors is my biggest audience size in terms of custom audience from website visitors. So you can see 68,400 people have visited my website in the past 180 days. So 68,400 people means that these 68,400 people have been matched with a Facebook profile. Obviously the number of visitors in the past 6 months is much higher, but only 68,400 have been tagged in Facebook, because Facebook Pixel can track only the people who have also logged in into Facebook using the same browser. Otherwise Facebook can't know that it is this Facebook user that has visited my website. So then I can go ahead, let's check custom audiences again. I think you are clear with website traffic types. So these are the different website traffic types, days, and you can go ahead and create custom combinations as well. You can go ahead and add new conditions for inclusion and exclusion. So URL contains or URL equals, and or you can have and here it is or. So let's say URL contains digitaldeepak.com and some other website. So I can install my pixel in multiple websites if I want. And Facebook gives you only one pixel per account, and you can install this in multiple websites. So that's about it for custom audience under website traffic. And custom audience under customer file is basically a list of audience. If you have a list of customers, or if you have a list of people who have subscribed, if you have their email IDs, you can upload that customer file here, and Facebook will try to match these email IDs to the email IDs that Facebook users have used to sign up on Facebook. So if you upload such a file, what happens is that most of the time you will get only 70 to 80% match, because not all the customers would be on Facebook, and not all the people would be using the same email ID on Facebook. For example, I use different email IDs, and the email ID that I use for Facebook is different from the email ID that I use to sign up on most websites. So here, unless the email ID is matched or the phone number is matched, Facebook cannot find out. So if you upload let's say if you upload a list of 50,000 emails, it may be customers or it may be your subscribers, around 35 to 40,000 of those people will be matched on Facebook, and Facebook will create a custom audience for it. So this is really useful if you want to go ahead and show ads only to your existing subscribers or only to your existing customers. Then you can go ahead and create a custom audience based on app activity as well. You can create custom audience based on engagement on Facebook. So this is something that Facebook has launched newly, and here you can go ahead and create an audience, create a list of people who have spent time watching your videos, or create a list of people who have completed a lead form, or created a list of people who have engaged with, opened your Canvas ad on Facebook. Or you can go ahead and create a list of audience who have engaged with the different posts that you have made on your page. So I just created an audience for page engagement. So I called it engaged people. So here it is. And as I said, the audience is still building. So this is simple. And if you have a lot of likes on your Facebook page, let's say you have 50,000 likes, and obviously not all these 50,000 people would be engaging with your Facebook posts. So if you want to boost posts, then you can go ahead and boost the post only to this particular set of people who usually engage with your Facebook posts. So this is very useful when you are boosting posts, and I will show you in another video how to boost posts the right way. You can boost posts to a custom audience instead of people who like your page, and that always gives you better results. So that's about it for custom audience. Now let's look at lookalike audience, which is very powerful. So lookalike audience, what it says is that first you have to give a source. Let's say I want to create an audience who are just like the people who have subscribed for my free digital marketing course. So here I would go ahead and say that DM course subscribed. That is the website custom audience, which is the source of this lookalike audience. Or I can go ahead and create page based, or I can go ahead and create conversion pixel based, custom audience based. Different sources for this. So let's say DM course subscribed, and I have to give the country targeting, which is India. And here I would go ahead and create the audience size. So for India, I have already created an audience. So let's say Sri Lanka. So this is the source. So I have some set of users from Sri Lanka as well. So let's say I want to go ahead and show the ad to more people who are just like the people who have subscribed for my course on Facebook in Sri Lanka. So here I can go ahead and create the audience size. So if it is 1%, so it says that audience size ranges from 1% to 10% of the total population in the country you choose, with 1% being those who most closely match your source. So if I make it at 1%, it will more resemble the source which I have given. Or if the audience size, if I feel it is not enough, I can go ahead and expand the audience size. So if I want to have a target audience of maximum possible people, let's say I go ahead and click on 10%, right? So 10%, I can reach nearly 4,78,000 people who are more like the audience who have subscribed for my blog. So here I can go ahead and click on create audience, and again it will take some time to go ahead and create the audience. So it says updating audience. So that's how you create lookalike audience. So lookalike audiences, the sources can be anything. So here you can see I have a lot of different sets of lookalike audiences. So here you can see 6%. So 6% is 10 million people, 9% is 15 million people, 3% is 5 million people. So these are different sets of audiences, and I have created lookalike audiences for my website visitors, and I have created lookalike audiences for the people who have subscribed to my course as well. So the recent ad which I am running, so the first ad which I ran on my blog, let's go ahead and show it to you. So the first set of ad which I ran was called this one, LDM DM Jan. So this was started in January, and this has got 24,327 subscribers so far, and it has reached 1.2 million so far. So this was from a saved audience. So the saved audience, I gave detailed interests such as learn digital marketing, or digital marketing or digital marketing related topics such as email marketing, SEO, inbound marketing, and all those things. So this ad ran for a saved audience, but then after some time the efficiency of the ad started coming down. So as I had explained in a recent blog post about why your Facebook ads cost keep increasing over time. So what happens is that let me show you what happens. So if I go ahead and click on this section, people reached, you can see that the frequency goes up. So frequency starts with 1 and then it starts going up. So it has went all the way up to 2.23, which means that on average every person is seeing the ad 2.23 times. So if every person is seeing the ad 2.23 times, then with more frequency the conversions will start going down. because if you see an ad for the first time, you don't click on subscribe. You are less likely to click on subscribe if you see the same ad for the second time. And obviously, if people keep seeing the same ad, they will get irritated, and then they will go and click on hide ad. So in such cases, the relevancy of your Facebook ad also goes down. So from the ad group, let me go ahead and click on the ad. So you can see that the relevance is 8. So it started with a relevance of 9, but then it went down to 8 because people have started seeing the same ad again and again. The frequency, once it starts going up, the cost per thousand people reached and the cost per thousand impressions also start going up. And once I exhaust the audience, so the entire audience segment for this particular ad was 3.5 million people, or around 3 million people as I remember, and I have reached 1.2 million people out of it already. So now, since my audience got exhausted, what I had to do was I couldn't run the same ad with the saved audience anymore. So I had to go ahead and create a lookalike audience. So with this particular ad, I have created a lookalike audience, and since it is a lookalike audience, it's definitely a little bit costly, and it has become even more costly during the holiday season. But I have a fresh set of audience to whom I can show the ad to. So that's why I have created lookalike audiences here, and right now I am experimenting with 6%. And if I go ahead and exhaust all the people in this 6%, then I would have to go ahead and show the ad to something like 9%, where the target audience size is 15 million people. So that's how custom audiences, lookalike audiences, and saved audiences work within Facebook. And obviously, you cannot create website custom audiences and lookalike audiences without the Facebook pixel, because Facebook pixel tags all the users who visit your website, and based on that, you go ahead and create lookalike audiences. So that's it for audiences, and I hope this video lesson gave you a very clear idea about audiences. So if you have any questions, you can mail me or post it on the forum. And thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video.